Good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday afternoon, January. Then we are holding just a mere few days before the development of a major winter storm. There are going to be cities that are going to be hit with this snow, Im Yirtzeh Hashem, and I say Im Yirtzeh Hashem, really is almost, I'm speaking to the winter weather enthusiasts who are looking forward to this and are excited about this. There are cities that have not gotten any snowfall this year. They have not received any significant snow so far this year, such as South Bend, Indiana. This is going to be the first significant snow of the season for a place like South Bend, Indiana. And this, not only that, it is a southern storm. It has copious amounts of Gulf moisture. It has an Arctic air mass on its backside, and it's going to be affecting cities that are not usually affected. Cities which have not been affected so far this winter will be affected by this storm. This will be affecting a large area as well with its snow and ice. St. Louisans should prepare for a major snowfall with this system. If I was to put numbers on it, it's very difficult to put numbers on a system like this far in advance, but 3 to 15 inches sounds about right. And that does not mean areas in St. Louis will be seeing up to 15 inches. It could be, but the reason why we have such a wide range of snow totals is because we're so far in advance. There's a lot of svekas in regards to the intensity of the storm and the exact track of the storm. However, realize this. If you're living in Iowa, you might want to get out of there. If you're interested in winter weather, it's time for you to move to Illinois or Missouri, because Iowa looks like it's going to be out on this one. The bullseye of the storm is not going to be in Iowa. It's going to be in Missouri or Illinois. Chicago still has a decent chance. Chicago might even be a little bit too far north in the bullseye. It might. The storm is trending further south. When you head over to the south suburbs of Chicago, there's a good chance that those places may be getting a foot of snow or more. Places like Kankakee, Illinois, we could see those snow numbers of 8 to 12 inches possible for those locations. If the bullseye of the snow should happen to occur also where the lake enhancement along the snow belt occurs, and the lake enhancement snow belt along with the area like Chicago, where you also get lake effect snow on the back side of these systems, then we would be seeing significantly more than a foot of snow. There would even be talk of an 18-inch snow. So it depends really where that bullseye is. If the bullseye remains away from Lake Michigan, we're looking at probably around a foot at the strongest hit spots would be about a foot, maybe a little bit more, probably about 6 to 15 inches. And if it ends up being around the Chicago area, we would have to include or increase that to 6 to 18 inches there's always chances for higher amounts. It looks like for the Chicago area, we're going to be having 3 stages. This storm comes in 3 phases. Phase number 1 is the highest confidence right now, where it's going to be more like overrunning. Probably, I imagine, a wet snow with some larger snowflakes for phase number 1, with several inches of snow expected to accumulate Tuesday night into Wednesday. Now, what exactly does several mean? We'll put it at 1 to 4, maybe even higher than that. Then we have the end of the system where we get that lake effect snow. Again, several inches of snow may accumulate from that. Again, we'll call it 1 to 4. But, it could also be higher than that. And then we have the main system itself, and that's the system where we do not know, will it be staying south of Chicago? Will it be hitting Chicago? One thing that there seems to be confidence on is that it will be missing Milwaukee. There will be no appreciable snow accumulation in the Milwaukee area. When you head into northern Illinois, snowfall accumulations of 2 to 8 inches, I would say, for places when you get into the far north suburbs of Chicago, more like 2 to 12 inches for the Chicago area. But that's assuming the bullseye does not hit the Chicago area. If the bullseye hits Chicago area, right now it's expected to go just to the south of the Chicago area, which would push snowfall accumulations something like 8 to 15 inches for areas just to the south of Chicago. But if the storm track should go a little bit further north,
then we're going to be looking at snowfall totals, something more along the lines of 6 to 18 inches here in Chicago. Right now, I'm calling it for 2 to 18 inches here in the Chicago area, 1 to 10 inches for Waukegan, Illinois, 3 to 15 inches for St. Louis, Missouri, and 1 to 3 inches for Quincy, Iowa. Much more significant amounts for Quincy, Illinois. The Cincinnati, Ohio should prepare for an ice storm. Generally, the general consensus for the St. Louis area is just there will be more than 6 inches of a heavy snow sometime between Tuesday night to Thursday night, and there's a lot of complexities again that have to be worked out. People, stay tuned for all of those winter weather enthusiasts. This is something that you're going to want to keep up to date on, and it's something really exciting, which Emir Tashem will be happening this week. Thank you for listening. I wish everybody a wonderful day.